Uh,
Terribly sorry about that interruption. I don't pay for Zoom, therefore I ran out of time, but we're going to get back to the Q&A portion of my project idea. So, Jacob, take it away, please.
yes. Okay. Yes, thank you. So before the cutoff, I was asking about your website, and I was saying like if you had any plans to like extend it outside of website, maybe like an app or even like I don't know, a local club in the school even
Yeah,
or stuff like
yeah,
that, like promote it into something teachers can
yeah.
promote more and stuff like that.
So, I think that right now it's a seed of an idea, but the great thing about it is I want it to be a nationwide network of so many teachers, and I would want there to be a specific place where people could find individual organizations. So while I don't really have a plan to develop the website into an actual organization, I want it to remain like an online resource. Um, I would want people to be able to find community and organizations through the website. And
Right,
I love the idea of it being an app. I don't know how to make an app. Someone out there does.
right. Okay. And this goes back to the website thing. So okay, yeah. So besides the app and
Uh,
extending and all that,
yeah,
so have you done any steps towards your website? Do you have any plans ready? Do you have your sources
right.
going?
Um, I have the bones. I have a
Okay,
skeleton of it. I know exactly what I want it to look like. I have my website building experience kind of taps out at using Google Sites. Um,
okay,
so I do know how to create a website, utilizing that. I don't know how to create a discourse, like a discussion area in a website. But like I said, someone out there does. And I don't want this idea to just be an assignment for school. And I really
yeah,
mean that. It feels bigger. It feels big and it feels
yeah,
important. And I'm passionate about it. So I think that I would have to put so much of my time and resources and energy and probably money to getting it to the place where I want it to see the vision come into fruition. But right now I have the idea, nothing more. But I know the steps that I can take to get it to where I think it should be.
good. That's really good. I'm glad you have some kind of you have an
Right.
idea,
There's an
and
idea.
that's a good thing already. There's the
Yeah.
idea. That's great. And just going back a little bit because you share like this is something you're passionate about, which
Mhm.
kind of brings us full circle. Kind
Mhm.
of an obvious question. Why did you choose this topic? Like why is this so important
Yeah. So I chose this.
personally?
So I am queer. So many of my family members are queer. So many of my friends are queer. And I know what it's like to be a suicidal young queer person. I know what it's like to have no support, whether that be from like teachers, family, etc. Because my support system was built in adulthood. This wasn't something I had when I was younger.
Right.
And I am from a state with the divisive concept bill in place. And
Mm.
the culture around me had a no tolerance for queerness. It was taboo, it was not accepted. No one at my school was out, it just wasn't a thing you were allowed to be, and it felt so alienating and painful, and it contributed to the feelings of hopelessness and shame and self-hatred and suicidal thoughts and tendencies and ideation. So that's why it hits me personally. But taking that a step further, I'm an adult now, and I made it through that, and I want to not only use my experience now, but my resources to help other kids who experience that same feeling, because I am going to be a teacher. It's inevitable there will be queer kids in my classroom no matter what state I'm in, and
Yeah.
I will have the ability to affect change there. And it's important. It's at this point a matter, it's so obviously a matter of life and death. We're talking about suicide, and it's not getting better. According to the Trevor Project, I believe it says from 2022 to 2023, the suicide rates for LGBTQ kids went up 6% just between
Oh
one
wow.
year. Yeah, so this is a big problem, it's not going
Yeah,
anywhere,
yeah.
and people need to affect change where they can, and this feels like a place where I can affect change. So that's why I chose it.
Okay,
Mhm.
good answer. Yeah, thank you very much. Um, I don't really have any more questions. I also
Mm,
thank you for answering my questions during this. I know I kind of interrupted you,
absolutely.
but
Oh, perfect.
uh, I think you had great answers. I think you have a good thing going.
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
good. I like your website. Yeah, this is a good
Thank
idea,
you.
I think. And I do think that it should be something bigger than just a school
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think this was good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this with me. I appreciate you. Okay,
Yeah,
goodbye,
of course.
everyone. I hope you watch this, and I hope you feel passionate about it. Goodbye.